Welcome back. You're still on To The Press, and we're reaching you live from the nation's capital, Abuja. We've now been joined by our guest, Habib Gajo, who's a public affairs analyst, to help us analyzing some of the top stories we read out to you earlier on our national dailies. You're welcome to the studio.
Good morning.
Good morning, and good to have you again.
Thanks for having me.
It's always a pleasure to have you in the studio.
Thank you.
All right, viewers, this is also the segment where our phone lines are now open for you to call in and join the conversation as it progresses this morning. Let us know exactly how you're feeling about everything that is on the front burner this morning. So, Mr. Gajo, let's start with the just concluded Edo election. On the front page of First News, there's quite some interesting, should I say, phrases of what happened in the previous election that just ended on Saturday. And this one says, Edo Guber election fallout. My mandate was brazenly stolen. Edo's will trampled. That's coming from Ighodalo. He believes his mandate was stolen, and I don't know if he had a mandate in the first place. We're going to be getting to know that. And then I would also like to get your opinion on Olamide Akpata's statement when he says election went to the highest bidder. Did you perceive that to be so? Because they often say that most of these political parties actually, they are all bidding, and then the election eventually gets to the highest bidder. And then Yaga Africa says that poll failed integrity test. Peter Obi is saying that it's state capture. He described the election as a state capture, and he says it threatens democracy. And then Ganduje is saying that it is Obaseki's fault because he deems the election as a do-or-die affair. We heard those conversations at the back end initially, that he was saying it's a do-or-die thing, and now he says it's because he stated that it's a do-or-die affair, and that's why it's cost Ighodalo the seat. So PDP has rejected the results and they are suing APC. Well, let's get your thoughts first of all from the angle of, is this a mandate? This Ighodalo stated that his mandate was brazenly stolen. Did he have a mandate in the first place?
Well, when the elections started, when the results start pouring in, he has a mandate. He was leading, I think, in how many local governments? APC now came,
do you count your
came behind. I'm
had?
coming. APC came from behind,
okay,
with 2 local government, and won the election, or was declared winner. So he perceived it as his mandate was stolen.
Okay.
Because he was on the lead. You understand? Up to the point where they are waiting for 2 local government, and they are waited for that 2 local government result for over how many hours? I think almost 5 hours before the result arrive, and his winning was overturned by those 2 local governments. So if he feels that his mandate was stolen, yes, it is. You understand? If APC thinks that his mandate was not stolen, you understand, they won squarely. Well, INEC has already given them. I said it several times. Our threat to democracy start from the Independent National Electoral Commission. They will do everything to convince you in the first attempt that election is going to be free, fair, credible, and acceptable, transparent and acceptable. But it is going to be free, fair, peaceful, and where the accountability and transparency and acceptability is in INEC Collection Center, and that's where those promises has disappeared. So I have never believed in INEC result.
So do you just
understand?
Are you just holding INEC responsible here? Because one of the gubernatorial aspirants also said that election went to the highest bidder, which means that there must have been something he saw. He knows he's a lawyer, so he knows not to throw his words loosely. And he's saying that election went to the highest bidder, which means that he noticed something. So let's quickly take this call.
From 5,000 to 10,000.
Let's quickly take this call. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. My name is Emmanuel Okoro from Kaduna.
Beautiful. Please join the conversation, Mr. Emmanuel.
Yes, good morning to your guests.
Good morning to you.
Morning, Mr. Emmanuel.
So I want to talk about the headline that said that the election went to the highest bidder.
Yes.
You see, as a Nigerian, I am 100% disappointed in INEC. We knew this was what they were going to do, but we were trying to give INEC an atom of doubt that, okay, since, Nigeria, look at this situation Nigeria has found itself today. We were expecting INEC to do the right thing, but it's so unfortunate. Sometimes I begin to, when I look at this country, I just wonder where we are going to. I wonder the future of Nigeria. If common state election, we can conduct it originally, then I wonder, what is the hope of 2027? So it's so unfortunate. The election was a fiasco. We just our hope is of God. That's what we can say. God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you so much for your contribution. When they say this election went to the highest bidder in this sense, what do you think it means? Because there are blames on INEC, but what about the political parties and what they've done?
Vote were bought.
What people buy votes? Do they pay INEC
bidder
to buy these votes, or they pay the people that are voting?
You see, there is so many allegations against INEC also.
Okay,
you understand? Most of their agents, returning officers and so on were also bought. Secondly, the voters themselves sold their vote to the highest bidder. You understand?
Absolutely.
So is both ways. You have INEC in the first block, the political parties and their candidates in the second block, and you have the third block of security agencies. So his own statement is just like he put it in one sentence. You understand? It went for highest bidder. You understand? And these three blocks that I have said are the highest bidders: INEC, political parties, and security agencies. The one that an ordinary man is been is 20 from 5,000 to 10,000 to 20,000 per vote. You understand? Votes were sold. You understand?
Absolutely.
So people sold their right.
So what do you make of Peter Obi's statement that it says this is a state capture, like something you take by force? And Ganduje is also saying that it is Obaseki's comment. What do you make of that Obaseki's comment, that it's a do or die affair?
Let me join Peter Obi and Ganduje's comment together.
Okay.
Is Obaseki's fault, according to the Ganduje, and according to Peter Obi, is a state capture. You understand? You remember Obaseki is from APC.
Yes.
It's a crisis that led him to come to PDP and won in PDP. You understand? So APC felt that Edo is their own state, is their own home. You understand? So they have to recapture it back. That is why the election was tagged between Obaseki and
APC?
No,
Oshomole.
Adam Oshomole. You understand?
Yes.
And we have seen how so many things happen despite the excellent work that Obaseki did, but the they have tarnished his image, you understand, on personal grounds.
Okay. So you don't think that he had a fault in this?
So it's a state capture. Peter Obi is right.
Let me quickly take this call. I hope you're not speaking from the angles of being you being a PDP member. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You're welcome to the press. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Olamide. I'm calling you from Abuja.
Sorry, could you please be more audible? We can't even hear your name.
My name is Olamide. I'm calling you from here in Abuja.
All right, Mr. Olamide, go ahead.
Of course, your guest is allowed and is permitted to speak as a countryman, which he is.
Exactly.
I'm an electorate Nigerian and everyday Nigerian.
So we can hardly hear you.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes.
So I'm an everyday Nigerian. You see, the allegation on INEC, I think it's unfair for him there, sitting down there, to allege INEC of wrongdoing in that election.
Okay.
I listened to the interview with the Edo State Rep from Sean Kimberly of Channel TV.
Yes.
A day before the election, and the man was making a valid point against the sitting governor of Baseki that they will not be complaining about him being a cousin to the F-16 minister if he has agreed to their bidding. So, and if you now check, during the coalition at the state assembly, the DIG Guber with all other top security men had to go and walk out of Baseki from the coalition side. And there was a live recording of Governor Baseki going in there with Ghana Moscow Bank, and the APC people allege that he went there with no notes to bribe him. So there is a link within that interview that the Edo State was having with Sean Kimberly, that there was an attempt to subvert the election before it starts from Governor Obaseki. So now, Olamide Akpata, who was NDA former president, said again that the PDP should stop crying foul.
Because there are no saints.
They came out with money to pay voters. So can you name this? Now, the cry of any PDP sympathizers for our policy is that someone override or overrule or counter their subversion. Please, stop crying foul. Please put those to INEC, please.
All right.
It is politicians.
I wish we heard you more clearly, because it's so painful that you're making such salient points, and I don't know, it's such a struggle to hear you. Is it possible to drop the call and call again? Let's see if it becomes even clearer.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Yes, we can hear you, but the feedback, what you're giving us, it's
breaking.
Yes,
right.
your line is breaking. Yes. I'll be waiting.
I'll give kudos to INEC for organizing this peaceful revision. And kudos to our security men. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. We'll be waiting for your call. Did you hear the point he was trying to make? Even though the line was a bit shaky, he talked about how Obaseki went into the coalition, center, and how they said there was an alert statement that he went in with a bag, and there were conversations around APC also coming in with money, which means that APC shouldn't cry foul. No, I'm trying to state specifically what the things he said. That APC should not cry foul, because it was more like, it was according to what this guy had said, that it's like, this going to the highest bidder, which means that APC is no saint in this conversation.
Yes,
so you believe that PDP is also complicit? I beg your pardon. He said PDP.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah, that is why I said political parties. You understand?
Yes.
Political parties also participate in vote buying.
But when you say Obi is right about state capture, it means that PDP was trying to capture, APC was trying to capture. That's what he would definitely define. And one person eventually got it from the other person.
No. APC want to recapture.
PDP wants to keep the grip.
Yes.
Let's quickly take this call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome to the press. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
I'm calling from Benin.
Alrighty. All right, please join the conversation.
From the source.
Exactly, from the very source.
From the very source.
Good morning. Tell us what your experience in Edo State, Benin City precisely, during the elections. Yes.
I'm an electoral as a voter here.
Beautiful.
I'll tell you something. All this crying about who won, who did not win, and rigging, and who the highest bidder.
Yes.
Let's not shy away from the truth. The issue of Obaseki, the governor of Obaseki, is not on the ballot sheet. It wasn't on the ballot sheet. Am I right? But practically, the electorate are not happy with him. He loves his local government. I'm not in any party. So to confirm with you, I did not vote because I wasn't happy with Obaseki. He has issues with the palace. They're not going from that. That's another matter entirely. The people are not happy. The Benin people are not happy with it. He's a Benin man. We talk about that. We look at it from infrastructure. He's just into building. No roads to get to your offices.
Absolutely.
That mentions some areas for you. Places like Sapler Road. It took you how many years to do a K1 road? Are you hearing me?
Yes, very well.
Okay. 2 times to do a K1 road to where it is right now. You talk about the Legitimacy seaport. Where is the seaport? Signing MOUs upon MOUs. Where are the MOUs? Let us talk about the 70,000 minimum wage. Are we really paying that in the state? What is the press doing? Investigate and find out if they are paying it. I don't want to say anything here without evidence like that. Go and find out. Do you think that we are fools in Edo State? We are not. We said the Labour man should relax. We said we wanted an Asian president. I'm a Benin man. And he came out with a Benin man. We don't want that to happen. A Benin man is living there. How can a Benin man enter there again?
Absolutely.
Let's go for equity, fairness. Let's stop crying wolf where there is none. This election is done and dusted. Who wants to go to court? It's free to go to court.
I agree.
That is my own.
All right.
And I stand by it that the electorate are not really happy. Look, 40% turnout. Where is the remaining 60%? These are the people that did the talk back 4+4 for the governor that they could not rig last time. What happened? PDP should go and check themselves before they will wreck themselves completely. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that contribution. Let's quickly take this one. Hello, good morning. Oh, I think I lost that. Please try again. Sincere apologies. You heard his comment.
Yes.
From someone.
I like people when they start. They say, "I'm not a politician. I'm not for any political party." And
I belong to everybody and belong to no one. Let's quickly add this one before you comment. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Olamide.
Good morning, sir. You're welcome to the press. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
This is Mohammed. I'm calling from Abuja.
All right, sir. Please go ahead and join the conversation.
Yeah, the issue concerning the election,
Yes.
see, the man in question that happened to be the governor, he is aware he's going to lose the election. When we accuse him for employing the candidate to his house, why can't you say anything about it? Hey, no, I did not do this. If you accuse me of what I did not do, I will come out and tell you, Olamide, I didn't see KAFTAN money. Why can't you respond? Okay, I'm not giving you what you can say. You see, if you do good, you will receive good.
Absolutely.
All the people that are just using party, PDP is the university of the parties in Nigeria. But the members, they are not good students. That's why they're having the problem now.
All right.
So the candidate they're having in Nigeria, they happen to be the number one in Edo, which is the governor. He didn't do well with people. People are just using one eye to pursue him. People are using one eye to pursue him. When the time comes that we need us, we'll give it to you. That's what they did to him.
True. Absolutely.
So
all right, thank you very much for your contribution. But do you think Obaseki saw this coming? Because he just said Obaseki believed he was going to lose. I know you wanted to comment on what the previous caller said, the one that called from Edo State. So do you think he saw it coming, especially knowing that someone who knows that, oh, I just put in place 70,000 naira minimum wage and I just gave market women about 1 billion naira as some sort of empowerment? Did you think he saw it coming, like, I have made it, because he must have believed that he's made so much impact? Do you think he saw it coming that he might lose the elections?
Well,
I want you to comment on that alongside the comment from the man from Edo State.
From the beginning, I said the election was perceived as Obaseki versus
Oshomole.
And there is those who perceive this election is about Obaseki. Nobody is talking about those two candidates. Even our callers here are not talking about candidates. They are talking about Obaseki. You understand? Obaseki is not a candidate in this election. You understand?
But we know that his influence was strong in the election, and that's why he was questioned as to what he was doing at the collation center.
Has come to the end. Now, 2 callers or 3 callers accuse Obaseki for not having or respecting the people of Edo State, or he has been arrogant, even with the palace of the Oba of Benin. And that's where Obaseki's fault comes. That he is not respecting the palace. He is not respecting Oba. Because it's not just a statement of respect. You see, let me tell you something.
Okay.
These traditional leaders that you are saying, they are very influential in election time.
The same way
you understand?
Religious leaders are also very influential.
You understand? During election, they participate very well. And they are also part of those Olumide is talking about. You understand? To the highest bidders. You understand? So Olumide's driving point is PDP should not cry foul. They were no saints. Yes, all of them vote. Even Labour Party also vote by vote.
Okay.
You understand? It's a general phenomenon in Nigerian election.
Absolutely.
We were watching here. I was watching during the election. All these Yaga Africa people that say no sell your vote. You understand? Some boys were even teasing the woman that come and buy me. I'm for sale. You understand? So not even the vote that is for sale, even he is for sale. As a person, you understand? So absolutely. That's how deep it is. But the issue of the election of Edo, you understand? The Edo people perceive it as Obaseki's election. You understand? They forgot that Obaseki is not a candidate of that election. You understand? Secondly, Obaseki has grievances with many stakeholders in Edo State, and even the political key players. You understand? He has issues with them. You understand? And those who want to capture the state have already captured it. That's what Peter Obi is saying. Finish.
But looking at these fallouts here and there between the loss coming from PDP's angle and the internal party crisis, do you think PDP has a chance in places like Edo, Anambra, and the likes? I mean, Ondo. Let's quickly take this call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, you're welcome to... You said what?
Yeah, I called before.
Oh, okay.
I want to respond to what Mr. Habib just said.
Okay. Please go ahead.
You see, the point is that Obaseki is the candidate. I based in what you call it, Edo, before I traveled down to Abuja.
Okay.
I did not lie to you, Mr. Habib. The real candidate people want for PDP, they didn't give him the ticket. He was not even among people that participated in the primary. So Obaseki is the candidate because he needs someone. You want to put someone that will back him up. That's why people sideline the new country like all the promises, when that person enters, they won't get it as they didn't get the one they promised us.
All right.
That is it.
All right. Thank you very much. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, you're welcome to the press. Please tell us your name or where you're calling from.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Phil, I'm calling from Benny.
All right, Mr. Phil, please go ahead and join the conversation.
Yes, first of all, I want to appreciate your guest. Very composed and neutral in his presentation.
Thank you.
And second secondly, I would like to advise that you give him ample time to respond. That you are not giving him opportunity to present answers or opinions. Give him chance. What to say? That's why he's here. Can be you are using therapeutic method to interview.
Okay.
No. You want to hear what he has to say. I've given him a lot of questions. He has not even attempted to have. You keep putting him on pause. Let him crush up more.
All right, so you just quickly wrap up in 60 seconds so we can give him the time to talk, instead of giving so much time for calls too. Thank you. All right. Mr. Gajo, they say I'm not giving you enough time to talk, so please go ahead. So I'm going to pause for the calls for now so they can get to hear you. So
no,
please go ahead.
The calls are not destructive, you understand?
Sure.
We even learn some things from them.
Absolutely, because that's the essence of opening the phone line, so everybody can express themselves.
But the issue that the caller will ask question and you also will ask question, that's what the last caller is talking about.
Because I'm trying to portray what they state. I'm trying to express it to you, so you just know how best to. I try to combine it because you can't talk everything one after the other.
Now, you see, like I said, Obaseki is not a candidate in that election. PDP has a candidate. You understand? But Obaseki is a governor, a sitting governor, and a leader of the party in Edo State. You understand? Now, Obaseki fought with so many forces. Even from his first tenure in APC. We have seen how it happened. He has to come and see President Muhammad Buhari, and Buhari advised him to go to any party. You understand? And he will give him a level playing field to
contest.
You understand? And free, fair, and credible, transparent election was conducted, and Obaseki won. You understand? And that's what the then government of Muhammad Buhari said. But that offends the current president, then was a leader of the PDP, APC, and it has offended the former national chairman of the APC, Adam Oshomole, and other critical stakeholders in Edo State. You understand? And even extend to the palace of Oba. You got it. But Obaseki, in his own way, that he has empowered people. You have seen empowering people is more important than building structures or infrastructure that cannot be maintained, that cannot be accessible by ordinary people. You understand?
Absolutely.
But people want to see. That is why governors are even borrowing internationally and domestically. You understand? To build infrastructure, to do flyover. You understand? So that people will say he has worked. While people are hungry, people are starving, people are not in peace. You understand? Even in a state that has insecurity, you see structures going on. You understand? But insecurity has been abundant. So that's where the issue is. Whether it's a state capture or non-state capture, it's a state capture according to Peter Obi. According to the Benduje, Obaseki caused his misfortune. You understand? True. We have seen it. It's all about Obaseki. Nobody is saying that a PDP candidate did not go to so place, or he has done something before that people don't like. You understand?
Absolutely.
Or all what they are saying is a fine gentleman. All the two candidates of APC and PDP, they are all fine gentlemen. The Labour Party is also fine gentlemen. They are all good people, good character, with good pedigree. You understand? But one is being affected by
the other.
All right,
let's quickly take this call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. You're welcome to the press. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, my name is John Darlington. I'm calling from Abuja.
All right, King John, please go ahead.
Yes, I commend your guest, who is my fellow PDP member. He's doing well. What I want to let him know is that the failure of PDP in those states is caused by the sitting governor of Basiki.
All right.
Because from the time he removed Philip Shaib and all the intrigues that played out, that was when we now began to know that PDP will not get that seat, because Philip Shaib was a very critical stakeholder and a local politician. Number two, in the issue of vote buying, all the political parties are culpable. It is the people, the one who overpaid, because there are instances that if PDP grew 10,000, APC will do 15,000. They collect the money, the one that's the highest bidder. And in the issue of infrastructure and development, you can't point out that there is a human development in a state or capital development. What are the structures? There is nothing on ground for it. You can't go to Benin and say that this is what Obaseki has done to actually attract the people to vote his candidate. The election in Edo was between Obaseki and Chumoli.
All right.
That's what we have to understand.
All right.
And they want to outsmart each other.
All right.
And they know where they are. All of them were coming from the same camp. But the most important thing that they do election now is that the election was very peaceful and the people are happy for it.
Absolutely.
That's what is paramount.
All right. Thank you very much for your contribution. Let's take our final call. Hello, good morning. Good morning. You're welcome to the press. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, you are hearing me now?
Absolutely.
Okay, sorry, my name is Mohammed. I'm calling from Medjugorje. Let me greet my brother that is at the studio.
Thank you, Mr. Mohammed.
Mohammed, good morning.
Good morning, my brother. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, I hope you have seen our contribution. You suggested and we have done that.
The Gajo Kano lines are taken free of charge relief material under their forces to people. In fact, I'm happy about that.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Let me put a comment of what is happening on the ground.
Okay.
This issue of Edo is just like when two elephants and fight, the grass always suffer. So for that reason, our governors in the north, this is a wake-up call for them. Whether you do good or you bring another candidate. If you do bad or if you bring a good candidate, your image will overshadow that you are a good candidate. That is a real political calculation that people should understand. Though I'm not a politician, by the way.
All right.
So if you plant a good seed, you get a good crop.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you very much.
Please. You are a politician. Tell our people. Let them know what to do.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Mohammed. Thank you.
People in Abuja to help this country as a whole, because we have a lot of difficulties in this country. So let these Abuja people should come down to our level, please.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for your contribution. All right. Please go ahead, Mr. Gajo.
Thank you, Mohammed.
For the calls.
So you see where
people are blaming the candidacy of Obaseki's influence rubbed off on Ighodalo, and that's why they lost the election. What's your take on that?
Yes, the issue is all, like I said, the issue is all about Obaseki. You understand? Obaseki don't have a good human relation with people. You understand? We all witness what happened in his first tenure. He even closed the state assembly. You understand? Now in his second tenure,
Shaibu accused him of being an autocrat.
Yeah, he's an autocrat. True. You understand? But in some state, you need an autocrat. In some state, you need a Democrat. In some state, though I had the governor of Imo State, who trying to polish progressive and democratic principles, but I don't know what Hope Uzodinma is talking about. But the issue is we should learn from Edo State. We have seen what the perceived enemies, you understand, or the political forces can do to affect a candidate that is not part of that crisis they are in. You understand? Secondly, we have now seen the hand of INEC in this election. So Anambra, Ondo State, let's all parties prepared against what INEC will collate, you understand?
Very well.
And declare. They have to be very vigilant, because now rigging has left polling unit, have left local government collection center. Is now from local government collection to state collection center. We should learn, political parties should learn from that. Secondly, lastly, when you are talking, it's true, the election is all about a state capture, and they have captured the state, and we have seen how they went to the Oba of Benin,
yes,
and celebrated it. You understand? So that shows you there is forces somewhere
that solidified against
Obaseki. Not even Obaseki is bad as a person, but people painted him as a bad person. You understand? And as a politician, I will come to Philip Shaibu. As a politician, if your integrity, if your loyalty is doubted as a deputy governor, definitely you will not inherit your governor.
Your final words.
My final word is Nigerians should, Ondo State should prepare against what we have seen today. Maybe the issue of Ekeredula and Ayedatiwa will surface in Anambra State. Maybe we'll hear Obiano and Peter Obi issue will now dominate the election, not the really voters of the people that will determine the winner, but the political forces, personalities in that. So, we hope Nigeria will be better. Nigeria will be, awareness will be.
Thank you very much. So, Mr. Gajo, they're about to take us off air. Thank you so much for your time today. We really appreciate you, Habib Gajo. Thank you for your contribution and analysis always. All right, viewers, thank you so much for being a part of the show today. We really do appreciate you for joining the show. I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm Olamide Alhassan. Bye for now.